Middleweight action on Saturday for its 1, 2, 3 strikes you're in? 3 fights you're in, I guess. For Jamie Pickett, the Night Wolf, the first 2 times unsuccessful against Charles Bird and Puna Soriano, but his 3rd time out, took on Jonathan Pati, hit him with a Super Saiyan combo. There's about 40 shots in that one, and Pickett ends up into the UFC. Now, it's been a little bit of a stinker of a run so far. 2-5, the overall record in the UFC for the Night Wolf. Jamie Pickett, his last time out, was there a cup shot? I don't know, but he did take on Bo Nickel, main card of a pay-per-view, so hopefully he was compensated for his troubles. Thou doth protest. But he didn't get the win in that one and didn't get it overturned. So for Jamie Pickett, gets to move it forward against the big Yinzer, the former Slippery Rock University wrestling man, Josh Fremd. And for Josh Fremd, a known commodity at this point, but his UFC tenure, much like Jamie Pickett's, it's been a little bit lackluster. Now, for Fremd, you look at it, he fought in that LFA middleweight tournament, the 4-man tournament, knocks out Bruno Oliveira, fights Gregory Rodriguez in the finals, loses to Gregory Rodriguez. So Fremd builds his way back up. He actually had 3 main events with the LFA. He continued to move it forward. And then you have Fremd, his last time out, finally getting a win. And for Fremd, I mean, you look at it so far, you look at the career numbers, and let's break it down a little bit. I mean, 31% takedown defense in the UFC. He defended 3 of 11 Fluffy Hernandez takedowns. That's not good. He then went out there, defended 1 of 4 Tresean Gore takedowns. That's not good. That was one of those pop his head off guillotines, and I'll talk about one later on in the card, but he did get finished in that one. So he defends everything from Hernandez in terms of submissions, loses a decision there, but he can't defend a lot of the takedowns. He struggled with Tresean Gore, and you're gonna go, well, Craig, you're telling me this guy's a wrestler, but he struggles with grappling? It does happen sometimes. So his last time out, takes on SD Dumas. He is a pretty big underdog. He defends the Dumas takedown. He gets it down. He gets a big time win over Dumas. So riding pretty high. And I listened to an interview that Fremd did with James Lynch. I listened to one that he did with JHK as well. And he said that, and that was, sorry, Sports Keto with James Lynch. And he said that this is the last fight on his deal, so he's got to make something happen. He trains with an all-star stable, a great cast at Factory X, headlined by last weekend's big-time winner, first-round finish. I mean, who was it? It was Dustin Jacoby. So he trains with Jacoby, Anthony Smith, Cody Brundage. The list goes on and on about the bigger guys that train at Factory X. So a big opportunity for Fremd, a guy that can strike long from the outside, but throws kind of less than ideal volume, and we won't talk about it by the numbers, but he does throw less than ideal volume in his fights. And when you look at a guy like Jamie Pickett, 13-9 the overall record, 9 wins by knockout, 4 by decision, 5 first-round finishes, but you look at a guy like Jamie Pickett and you go, geez, what's the knockdown ratio? 1-4 to 4 against. That's not very good. 3.16 significant strikes landed per minute to 4.23 received, and it hasn't been all that great. He's been performance bonuses, Jamie Pickett, by Bo Nickel, performance bonused by Kyle Dawkins as well. That was a big first round finish loss. So for him, if you look at it for Pickett, he trains out of a nice gym. I mean, Jim O, John Salter's there, Joe Selecki, a lot of big time grapplers. Port City Performance, yeah, that's the gym that he's trained out of for long spurts in his career. A North Carolina guy, and we'll see if Jamie Pickett can bring it back together in this matchup. But for me, and I know for Matt as well, both of us in this fight going with Josh Fremd. I got some good motion going. We got some clear skies right now, enjoying a day out on the water, kayaking, motorcycles off in the distance, everybody having a good time. Some big time fights on this card, including that welterweight marquee. You've got RDA taking on Vicente Luque. You're not going to want to miss any of it. Keep locked in with Fight Night Picks. We always say, let's get into it.